RTM Diaries presented to you by the one and only AJ RTM. We right here, DMX settings. We are here. Alicia Keys settings. And like Walter Hawkins said, I won't be satisfied unless you like and subscribe. Now, I've visited every major city in England, Scotland, Wales, and Northern Ireland. So I said to myself, you know what? It's about time I start documenting some of this stuff, you know? Might as well do something, you know? You gotta be different in life. You gotta be different like NI is from the rest of the UK, fam. You gotta do something different. So I said, you know what? I'm gonna start somewhere where I haven't really been before. And this is the county of Essex in England. Just behind me is Southend Victoria Station. A train station that only has one destination at the end of it. And that is London, Liverpool Street. I said to myself, Southend just recently become a city. It kind of resembles Brighton and Bournemouth, although the other two are still towns. I said to myself, you know what? The sun is shining, the weather is sweet, but Marley settings. I'm gonna come right on down. I'm gonna take a look around where to Limp Bizkit. I'm starting at the top of the town by the train station, as you can see there right behind me. And I'm gonna walk all the way down to the beachfront, and I'm gonna give my thoughts and feelings on the city. Cause they say, oh, you shouldn't really give an opinion. It's offensive. You haven't been places. Well, I've been to a lot of places, and I've come here, but only I'm showing you what I think. I'm not telling you what I think by not coming and visiting. So without further ado, we're gonna get into this. I'm gonna give my opinion on Southend-on-Sea. So let's go. So obviously before we get into proceedings, I gotta let you know this in advance like a Game Boy, fam. There will be no drone footage as it is not permitted, unfortunately, because there's an airport nearby. I tried to request permission, but I left it just a little too late. Word to Julia Marley, so that was kind of my fault. You gotta give like 5 days notice, but I didn't do that, so there's always another day, you know, like that. So it is what it is. So obviously here around me, I just do a little pan and shot. Got a nice open expansive square. Guess he will be the focal point of any major event in this city. Can't even say town. And then right here, got some nice graffiti art, which looks sick to be fair. It's been caged off a wee bit, but you could still walk in if you really wanted to. Looks elite. They got 1, 2, 3, and they got 4 bloods. So walking down here now, you have the high street. And what I like about Southend is that you can get decent price parking back up there at Victoria towards the train station. It's not a far walk to the beach, for about 10 minutes. Whereas if I contrast that with Brighton, you're paying a lot more for parking or not finding any. And it's a much longer walk from the train station to the beach, for about 15-20 minutes. But it is the weekday, so it's a wee bit quieter, which I do like. So we got a lot more art features here everywhere you go. Looks sick to be fair. Check that guy out, that's his socials right there. We got a whole wall here, just coming all the way down the middle of the main high street. More here, and more on this side as well, and here also. I wonder if he did all this by himself, because if he did, it's commendable. But I'm gonna be honest about one thing. Word to Amarie, like, this does not feel like a city. It still feels like a town, you get what I mean? A city you see lots of tall buildings, bare hustle and bustle. Here has like more calmer vibe, if that makes sense. Like a lot of places will get upgraded to town, from towns to cities, but they don't always feel like cities. And that's many places in the UK. Now, this behind me is Southend Central Station. Synonymous with the location.
Actually, records are here.
I actually can, and I am.
No, because you are on the station permit.
Yeah, if I did it with my phone, it wouldn't be a problem, would it? So be quiet. Well, what are you gonna do?
Well,
Exactly nothing, so be quiet. As I was saying, you don't need to get involved when I don't concern you. That's the pinnacle factor.
Did who ask you to get involved? Who asked you to get involved?
Just do your job, innit?
I'm just telling you that you're on the station permit and you're not allowed to record it.
Well, don't tell me. Don't tell me. Don't tell me. Don't tell me.
Oh, I was speaking to you. You got yourself involved. I wasn't speaking to you.
Anyway, see what we have to deal with. I'm not even doing nothing. This isn't even in the remit of her job, and she's complaining. I'm outside the station. I'm not even in the station, and she's complaining, and I gave her what for. Anyway, this is Southend Central Station, which is located in the middle of Southend. Takes you to Shoeburyness, right over to Fenchurch Street. Depending on where you're going, will depend which train you take, but it's a very elite thing to see a train running through the middle of the city, and you can hear it and see it. You don't see this very often. If I can catch it back up there, when we're back in the middle of the city, I will show you. But back to what I was saying, like, you see what happened just then? It wasn't me doing anything. I just stood right outside the station. Obviously, now I can't go in there and cause a mad thing. I said, oh, let me stand outside the station. You get me? And she still said something. And then she didn't like it when I gave her what for. I said, what are you going to do about it? Nothing exactly. And that's the pinnacle factor. And then she goes to a colleague who said and did nothing either. People make no sense, you know. I'm not even doing nothing. I'm not causing a bother to no one. I'm just having a look at Southend-on-Sea. So what a man telling me I can't have a look at things, but if I had my phone and if I video with my phone, oh, that wouldn't be a problem with it. But no, black man comes with a tripod and a GoPro. It's a problem like Dimitri Payet at West Ham, blood. I've had enough of this, bruv. You can't record. I would say certain things, but I ain't gonna say it. But on to the next place, blood. By the way, I forgot to add, that is what you call a Karen, by the way. And there it is, cool feature, like. How many other places can you see a train racing through the heart of the city centre? Not many others. I'm just walking down the high street now, and what I've noticed with this high street is it's got a main road running through the heart of it. A thing that most cities and towns have kind of eradicated. They don't really, you know, have traffic coming through the town or city centre. So it's unique to see this still here, but it's baffling at the same time. But we're nearly at the beachfront, and the weather's just getting hotter and hotter and hotter. It's September, by the way. So I just remembered I got my chest cam. Very handy, by the way, so I can record in here. Just as like your average, you know, old shopping centre, really. So what, you come out of one end, and you come to the other end, and that is it, blood. This is it, word to MJ, R.I.P. My goodness, it's crazy. Bare shops boarded up, bruv. It's like a ghost town, blood. This is ridiculous, fam. I can't believe it, fam. My lord. Now that has to be one of the deadest shopping centres I've ever been in. Real shopping, blood. Real wear, fam. More like trash shopping, fam. Had like 2 major chains in the whole place. Your TK Maxx and the Poundland, fam. It's crazy. Has to be the worst shopping centre I have ever been in, fam. I'm not even joking. So as you can see right there's the pier. Apparently it's over a mile long, so usually it takes about half an hour to walk a mile. I don't think it'd take me that long, but what I plan on doing is taking the train up there and then walking back, so you get to see both perspectives, you know, get a wee bit of exercise in. Can't be lazy in life, you know, like that, fam. But as you can see here, there's more art. They seem to be quite big on art in this city, and they got a grand hotel in the form of parking, but quite often with those places, alright?
Yeah, what's your video about?
So I'm just doing a vlog of Southend, the city centre, and what I think of it, and then after I'm doing a vlog of the pier.
What do you think of it? Shall I ask you these questions?
Huh?
Shall I ask you the questions?
Yeah, you go on then.
Alright, what do you think of Southend-on-Sea?
Alright, there's some unique features, but like you see that shopping centre there?
Yeah.
It's got nothing in there. The worst shopping centre I've ever been in. There's only got 2 shops in there.
Okay. So it could do with a massive improvement.
That could, but I like all what's down here, because I drove along here yesterday.
Okay.
And I quite like down here. But they've made this a city, right?
Yeah, it is a city.
But you would have thought they would have, you know, done a bit more development to the city centre.
The development takes time.
True.
Development doesn't happen overnight.
What do you think of it?
I love it because my soul gets pulled here when it needs rejuvenating, and it's a healing place. It heals a lot of people.
Have you always lived there?
On and off.
Okay.
But how do you think it could be improved?
Like putting more shops in here.
That's really annoyed you, isn't it?
Yeah, but I like down here though.
What about the artwork?
I love the artwork. Yeah, I've spoken about that in this.
Yeah.
I've spoken about that in this.
You're a cool guy, man. You're going to do really well. Take care.
Alright, yeah. See, I just speaking to a local about the city. He said he's lived there on and off. I think he's a native. I won't say I don't like it. I do like it, but what I didn't like is how that shopping centre just been left so dilapidated, man. Like, it's got nothing in there, man. Like, and they both resemble each other. The other one looks like it's got a bit more in there, but nothing, you know, substantial. But that one, to only have 2 major shops in, I think that's criminal. We mentioned the artwork. I do love the artwork still. I do love it. I just hope to God no one defaces it, because some people, you know, they commit criminal acts and destroy things which I don't agree with and which you shouldn't do. But yeah, I love the artwork, man. Okay.
Okay.
How long does it take to get to the bottom?
A minute.
Oh.
Not very long.
How long has this been in operation?
Since 1912. It's just had its birthday. Okay. There you go.
Thank you very
Enjoy the
much.
rest of the day.
So that was the Southend Cliff Lift, which is actually free to use. You can give a donation. I did, because as you know in life, nothing runs off fresh air. It's very unique. I've been on a few in my time. I've been on the one in Ludlow, in Wales, the one in Aberystwyth, and now this one, and a few others. I quite like going on these things, because they're very elite, very unique, and give you a different perspective of things. You can just see as I come down onto the seafront here, how much higher up it was, and all the stairs. Got this guy struggling down the stairs. We're just waiting for the lift. It's free. It's free. So I'm currently on the seafront, and now I heard parking was a bit teeth down here. If you don't know what teeth means, it means very expensive. So obviously in Brighton, it has similarities. Got psychopath following the strip all along. I did drive along here yesterday, and I did like what I saw, but I said, you know what? Driving's one thing, stopping off and seeing is another. I'm just going to examine something here. So parking is 8 in the morning till 9 at night, Monday to Sunday, including bank holidays. They want to make a killing off this. Man said £3 for 1 hour, 6 for 2, 9 for 3, 12 for 4. And these lot are making a killing, bro. Whereas you could just park up the top of town, or probably try to hit some free parking from somewhere and then walk 10 out. But then prices are too damn teeth, blood. Would you be paying that? Because I'm not. Just to leave your car somewhere, you gotta pay that, blood. It's crazy. There's no sand at this part of the beach. I thought there was sand. Oh damn, that's disappointing me, I won't lie. Now this here is the Three Shells Lagoon. Just a lake that seems to have been made as an inlet away from the rest of the sea, as you can see here. I don't think you can swim in there. It don't look swimmable, it looks dirty. But just unique how they just made its own little lake away from the sea and put rock defences around it. Looks pretty cool if you ask me. So it turns out Adventure Island is shut today for maintenance, and allegedly it's only open on weekends, which I get in a way, because that's gonna be the time that they get most of their visitors, as opposed to a weekday where kids are at school. Now I'm gonna show you lot something, but now you shouldn't be speeding anyway, but just to make you aware, there is average speed check here on the Southend seafront between 2 points here and just past where they've got the amusements and whatnot. 20 miles an hour. If you're not paying attention, you will go over 20. And not just that, you won't see the cameras. So I'm going to show you where the cameras are. So obviously the cameras are located right here in the middle by the Hawes lift, which takes you right back up to the top of town. And they're just right there. But literally, yesterday when I was walking along here, everybody's creeping word to TRC, but it's just slow movements. I've never seen average speed check for such a low limit anywhere. 20 miles an hour, yeah. 20 miles an hour, fam. It's crazy, but the bad boys are right there. Take care, stay safe, and beware. Now this here is a unique feature. It's a lift that takes to the top of town, because obviously the town, well, the city centre, sorry, it's on top of a hill, which is way back up there. You can obviously take the stairs if you do want to, but I'll be taking that lift back up because I've been walking for a minute still. And then obviously right here you got the Southend Pier Railway. Unfortunately, I'm not gonna be able to go on the pier today, because by the time I wait for the train, get on the train, have a look around the pier, get back, it's gonna be peak, fam. I gotta deal with the A13, M25, M3. It's just all long. I don't want to think about it, fam. After yesterday, blood, I just want to do what I'm doing and get out of here, blood. Get me mad. Can't be dealing with that, fam. Oh, so you gotta pay to walk, blood. Man said you gotta pay to walk, fam. So obviously the train £7.50 return, walk and ride £6.50. This is for adults. Walk £3, blood. Here's me thinking, raw, man can at least walk for free. Man saying I can't even walk word to Grace Villas. It's crazy, fam. £3 to walk, blood. Nah, man, I'm mocking the thing still. I'll be real like that app. Man, I'm mocking the thing. Man said grab an annual pass. Ain't gonna really want to come here that much times. Or are you? Yeah, you got bag of fish and chips. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Man said 6 fish and chip shop joints, you know. 6, blood. Where to Drake, fam? Which do you pick, fam? Which is the best? Where's good? Where's bad? Somebody please tell me, fam. But that there, I don't know what it's called, but that is their pinnacle ride. But imagine either been stuck facing up or facing down. That must be scary. You just sat there, there's nothing you can do, fam. You know, like that. Got a big amusement here, lots to do in there, but it's gambling, and a lot of it is a scam in my opinion. You know them claw things where you can claw the teddy bear and it always drops it? Nah, word to KRS-One, blood.
Nah, you don't get that privilege. I refuse to show up.
I used to do all these stuff when I went on holiday, fam. And all my money just evaporated, fam. Vanished, bruv. Disappearances, fam. It's crazy. Man said there's feds on deck, fam. So obviously, you got this other amusements here. Fed just sitting up there. You got one police car there, one there, one there. I think that's partly due to the incident that happened recently. Because Fed would not usually be just baked off here if nothing was going on. There's multiple vehicles here. And when I passed here yesterday, there was loads of police here as well. And just eyeing me up, blood. You know, like that, fam. Man said more arcades. So this is number 3. And then that Monte Carlo one's number 4, fam. But what did I say? Stay away. Man will just have you going all in, fam. Pouring in peas, fam. And seeing no return on investment. None, blood. Man said a cyclist just come whizzing past me, fam. Where's the bike path here, blood? Make it make sense, fam. You know, like that. So obviously this here is the sand beach, which I didn't even know they had, but they do have one. But it's further on down. So obviously there you can see the adventure theme park. You just come to the left here, and here's where you got the little sand beach. I wouldn't say it's pure sand. It's just a little bit. Word to Aretha Franklin, R.I.P. If you want a beach with sand at Southend-on-Sea, then this is the place to come to. So behind me here is where the average 20-mile-an-hour speed check zone in. Beware of it, be careful of it. And that behind me is Kersal. Now Kersal, yeah, it's an old amusement park place, very old building. It appears listed to me. What I don't get here is how it's lying. This place has been unoccupied for a couple of years. The only thing in there now, at this present moment in time, is a Tesco Express, bro. You know how sad that is, but having a place that used to, you know, have so much glory days to just be limited to a little Tesco Express. Of all things, you know, of all things, a Tesco Express. I'll be real like that app, blood. Can't believe it still. Look here, blood. Palace of Fun, Kersal, the Magic Returns, MFA Fantasy Park, and now all it is a Tesco Express. What a sad state of affairs that is. What an unhappy, dismal ending. Man said you turned a place, bruv, into a Tesco Express. And the wickedest thing, yeah, is the Tesco Express is only a small part of it. My question to you guys is this. What do you think of these arcade amusement places? Do you think it's worth your money? Do you think it's a waste of money? Do you think it's a waste of time? What do you think of them? Because I think it's a utter waste of time, because even like the coin one where you push in there to get money out or whatever, probably have to push out double to get back less from that one note. But they play mind games with you in there, man. Stay away from these places, bro. I'm telling you. Yeah, so this is some facts about the pier. 1.33 miles long, 180 double-decker buses, 96 blue whales, 7 cruise ships. Takes around 20 minutes. I mean, I do want to do it, but I can't today because I don't know about you lot, but I don't do traffic, innit? And I ended up getting stuck in traffic yesterday. And I said never again, word to Ja Rule. I'm gonna have to vacate and come back here and do the pier and the train another day. Gotta remember in life, pace yourself, take your time. There's always another day. So I went up in the lift, and here you have it, the pinnacle viewpoint of Southend-on-Sea, as high as you can go. You can see the theme park or adventure park here, the big wheel, and you can see the pier going into the distance, and the road below, and the train station for the pier. I think it's very elite, but what I did, I basically walked all around the city, so I've seen everything for what it is. I drove along it yesterday, and I said today, I'm going to take a proper look around word to Limp Bizkit. I'll be real, I like it. Apart from that shopping centre which had me off, here's a very unique place. Very, very, very unique place, but I need to come back here another day, man. And I wore jeans today. I don't really like wearing jeans, especially walking, like, start to sweat. Should have wore shorts. The weather is sweet today. It's not overly hot, but it's not overly cold, and that's how it's meant to be. But yeah, man, there's lots of fish and chip shops, amusements for gambling. Don't gamble, don't go to them places, they'll yam out your money. I think there's something here for everyone, and that's what I find very unique about Southend-on-Sea. There's something here for everyone, particularly the Pier walk or the Pier train, which I'm very gutted I can't do today, but there's always another day, like that song said in Fast and the Furious Tokyo Drift. So it transpires all the artwork that I've been seeing around the city of Southend is actually an art trail, but I didn't realise. It's just one of the locals saw me going around vlogging, and then he just saw me again up here, and then he was speaking to me. He's telling me it's an art trail, and there's about, I'd say, over 35 different art paintings, and it all goes in a line, not in a direct line, but it goes in a trail from by the station right down to the seafront. Very sick, to be fair. So I've seen a good amount of them, but obviously, like I said, time isn't really on my side today. So if you come to Southend, take a look at the art trail, man. Or if you live here and you haven't seen it, if I had more time, I'd do a vlog of the whole thing, but maybe next year. It's just about to leave Southend, attended Dub Kitchen, probably the best Jamaican place in Southend, nice food. Make sure if you come to Southend, you come and check them out. Real flavors, real food, authentic, very nice, and I will be back again.